Hello everyone, welcome back to my Final Fantasy Tactics 4-job Fiesta run. I am Jasu, and here's what we're going to do now. We've got a really difficult fight ahead of us, or probably a really difficult fight ahead of us at the, or I guess it's the Golgollada Gallows this time. God, as much as I like the new translation, I think that all of the names that they changed were for the worse. I pretty much every single name from the old translation I like better than all of the names for the new translation. I think this was Golgollada in the previous, in the original translation. Golgollada Execution Site, which, I don't know, just has a nicer ring to it, I think, than Golgollada. But anyways, so, like I said in the last couple videos, I took a little bit of a break, actually a really long break. I spent a lot of time poring over character bios and tavern rumors and all that stuff. So I'm just going to take a brief little time out to sort of go over my understanding of the story at this point, which is not brilliant. I swear there was a time, like way back when I first played War of the Lions, like back when that first came out, I think I understood the story back then. Like, I dug into it, I read all the tavern rumors, all the character bios, I could follow what was going on pretty well, I think. I think there was a time when I knew what was going on in the story back then. But I don't know if I just forgot everything since then, and it's, I don't know, just too much drinking or something has damaged my brain cells, but I'm not sure I understand it this time through, so I'm just not going to go into in detail, just going to point out a few things that kind of struck me as, I don't know, sort of unusual or surprising, and kind of highlight the stuff that I don't quite get right now. So basically, as I understand it, the War of the Lions has not actually broken out in full at the point in the story we're at now. They're just kind of maneuvering, so it's sort of a war in the shadows at this point, where both Duke Goltana and Duke Larg are kind of maneuvering into position to try to get themselves installed as a regent and basically get control over the country. Because the situation right now is the previous king is dead. That is this guy right here, King Ondoria Atskasha III. And, as you can see, he was kind of a shitty king. Didn't last very long. And he actually has two children. He's got his two... Right, he actually had three children, but the first two died. He's got his one trueborn son, Prince Orinus here, who's the presumed heir at this point in the story. Son of him and his wife, Queen Luviria, although I think it's in the tavern rumors or maybe in one of these character bios, there's sort of some controversy among the people as to that. So he's also got, so after the death of his first two children, there were sort of issues as to, like, sort of whether or not he was going to have any children or not. There were some worries that he might die without an heir, since they weren't sure he was going to have another child. So in order to prevent that scenario, he adopted Princess Ovelia, this confused me, but it also says that she's the trueborn daughter of Danamda V and half-sister, and so, yeah, Danamda IV was the previous king, father of the King Ondoria, who just died. So apparently she's the sister of the previous king, but also his adopted daughter, which is a bit strange. It also says that she's trueborn, but also that she's the king's half-sister, which I guess the King Danamda must have had two wives, so I guess she must have been like the daughter by his second wife or something. So anyways, that's Ovelia. She's sort of one of the... So she was originally adopted as, and sort of meant to be the heir to the kingdom should Ondoria die without having a son, but it turned out he did have a son, Prince Orinus, although there was some sort of speculation that Prince Orinus might not actually be Ondoria's son after all, since Ondoria, as it says here, he was kind of sickly, and there was sort of doubt as to whether or not he'd be able to have another child. So some people think that his wife, Queen Luviria here, might have, gotten a little bit of action on the side to sort of get another kid in her and sort of say that would be the new heir. So as to, because she she's got a stake in this too. She wants Prince Ornis to be the next king, so that he's her son. So then she'll basically take power. You can see here it says that she's basically sort of aggressively consolidating power to see that Prince Ornis takes the throne, and that this also confuses me a bit, because I had thought that she would be appointed regent then if Ornis took the throne, but apparently that would go to Duke Larg if he does. And yeah, Duke Larg here is the ruler of what's it called? I really wish that the locations on the map here were printed in English. It's a bit trickier to keep track of the geography and of everything when you don't know what the names of places are. So I believe that this is I forget the name of it. It said it back in the bio. So yeah, over to the west here is Galleon, which is ruled by Larg, and I think it's way off in the east here. You've got I think this is Zeltenia right here, which is ruled by Duke Goltana. And Duke Goltana backs Ovelia for the throne, although her sort of position hasn't really come to the general public. She hasn't really come to light yet. The general public doesn't really know that she's still around. Basically, after Prince Ornis was born, the royal family figured, we don't need Ovelia over anymore since we've got an heir now, so she got shipped off to a monastery, which is where we found her at the start of the game, in Orbone Monastery. But basically, since she's sort of another contender to the throne, that's why Duke Larg wanted to have her assassinated, so he sent his guys to Orbone Monastery to take out Ovelia, and those are the dudes we fought way back in our first little sort of tutorial fight at the start of the game. And then Delita, who is an agent for Duke Goltana here, he's a member of the Knights of the Southern Sky, who are basically Goltana's army, was sent on a secret mission to basically kidnap or rescue/kidnap Ovelia and bring her back here so that she'd be safely under his control, and then he could sort of install her on the throne and become regent himself. And so that's sort of maneuvering. So it's all sort of behind the scenes, sort of plotting and maneuvering right now. The two dukes trying to sort of get the potential kings they're backing, get the heirs they're backing sort of into position and under their control. So the war hasn't actually started in full at this point. And if I remember correctly... And yeah, so right now Ovelia's in Lionel, and this confuses me a little bit. I don't actually know which side Lionel is on. And yeah, this territory here, I actually don't know what this place is. Really wish this map were printed. They just have English names on this map. And actually, that's another thing is, I don't know what this whose side this cardinal is on. I know he's with the church, and the church has its own plot to sort of use the War of the Lions to revive some demons and stuff. We'll get to that later in the game, but... don't really know what he's all about at this point, as far as the War of the Lions and all that, or why he wants Ovelia. Presumably, he's allied with, or at least seemingly allied with Duke Larg at this point, since otherwise he would, if he has the princess at this point, and if he were on Goltana's side, he would just give her to him. Though I don't know why he doesn't just kill her, and he's keeping her in captivity. I don't know why he wouldn't just kill her if he's actually on Larg's side. Oh yeah, and as far as the Beowulfs fit into all this, the Beowulfs are basically just sort of underlings of Duke Larg. Dysadarg is Duke Larg's right-hand man, his chief strategist, and Zalbag is the leader of their military. So yeah, that's them. Oh yeah, there were a couple other things that surprised me. For one, I completely forgot about this. Apparently Beef, or I guess Ramza, changed his name at some point. I don't remember this at all. I don't know if this is new to the new translation, or if I just completely forgot about it, because I don't remember his name changing to Lugria or whatever. But yeah, it says, or does it say here? Yeah, it says he severed ties with House Beowulf and took his mother's family name after what happened at Ziegden with Tetra and all that. Oh, and it also surprised me that Delita was aligned with Duke Goltana at this point. I from what I remember of the story, I thought he was a Templar knight working for the church. Maybe that's something that changes later on or something that comes out later, but I distinctly remember Delita being on the church's side here. Although right now, at least, it seems that he's working for Goltana as a member of the Knights of the Southern Sky. I thought this was a bit weird. It says, why Delita has chosen to align himself with the Order of the Southern Sky is a mystery. Whereas I think he has like a pretty... I mean, later on we find out that he's got a whole bunch of reasons for allying with who he does, and he's basically planning to double-cross everyone all over the place and try to take power for himself is basically what he's all about. But at least, like, as far as what we know so far, it's a pretty obvious reason for aligning with the Order of Southern Sky, which is basically that the Order of the Northern Sky killed his freaking sister. Like, or allying with the enemies of Larg and the Beowulfs and all them would be kind of a natural move after that. So I don't know why they... I don't know, it just seems weird for them to say it's a mystery when it seems kind of obvious that he'd end up aligning with the enemies of Larg and the Northern Sky after what they did to his sister. So I thought that was a bit strange. What else was there? I think that was about it. Oh yeah, it was kind of funny. I noted that there's a lot in the story here that just sort of reminds me of like Game of Thrones stuff, and particularly Luveria here reminds me a lot of Cersei Lannister. And this is actually a really important character in sort of the backstory to the game, like the whole plot, the political maneuvering that kicks off the War of the Lions. But she doesn't actually appear in the game at all. She's like not a character in the main story whatsoever. In fact, you don't even hear about her at all unless you read like these character bios and the tavern rumors and all that. And I don't think I saw anything in the tavern rumors that looked particularly interesting. Yeah, Luveria is basically evil and crazy, is trying to take total control of the government. Yeah, the Duke's fighting for power. One thing I thought was weird. It says here that both men hope to be appointed guardian of Prince Orinus, which confused me a bit because, as far as I know, Goltana does not actually support Prince Orinus's claim to the throne right now. He supports Ovilia, although the rumors here in the tavern are public knowledge. So since the general public doesn't actually necessarily know that Ovilia's sort of come back into the light and that she will press her claim to the throne, it could be that just the general public thinks that Goltana wants to be Orinus's guardian when really he's gonna plan to appoint his own ruler. Peasant result, all this stuff is from the previous chapter. And then there's all the Zodiac Brave stuff, which is with like the demon plot, which is pretty straightforward. Church wants to revive demons. Rams is gonna stop them. Anyways, that's the plot as I understand it at this point. I don't understand it particularly well, if you didn't notice. Oh yeah, one other thing. The tavern background also changes. It's not quite as noticeable, like there's not any stuff that sort of really strikes me as like indicating the passage of time or anything like that. You know, like the way you can see the shop owner's daughter growing up through each chapter. But still, I still think it's kind of neat that the backgrounds change here. Or actually, can I hire... I think the Warriors Guild background... Come on. Come on! I'm not redoing that whole spiel. Okay, good. I was afraid I'd have to cut off the video there. I guess that would be a thing I could do, I guess. I could have just cut the video there and had this as a bonus one. I actually don't know if this is any different. It's very similar in any case. Anyways. So yeah, with that said, let's get into the next fight. Or actually, before we do that, let's check out all this JPs and stuff that we earned from the last battle. Okay, the first thing we're gonna do is, yeah, we're gonna... Sadly, though it pains me, we're gonna dismiss Agrius here. not allowed to use her according to the stipulations of this challenge run anyways. It's just, yeah. But it's another thing that kind of gives me a kind of Game of Thrones vibe from the game is with the new translation. It's just the way that people talk and stuff like that. It's just, I don't know. Oh yeah, and another weird thought that I have is since there was like sort of the murmurings about like the parentage of Prince Orinus being in dispute, I thought you could go like even more Game of Thrones with it and perhaps theorize that Queen Luveria could have possibly made gotten it on with her brother Duke Larg here, and that maybe Orinus is their son. I don't think there's anything in the plot whatsoever to support that, other than the fact that, you know, people speculate in the game world that Orinus is not the king's trueborn son, but rather a bastard born of the queen and some other unknown dude. But you could speculate that way if you wanted to make it like really, really like Game of Thrones. Anyways, that's all the plot stuff for this video. That went on longer than I should have. Anyways, so yeah, Archer. Oh, we've got our speed save at this point, also known as Adrenaline Rush in this translation. I think we're gonna take that. And the thing is, yeah, because with the normally that's not great since archers, although I don't know, archers are pretty tanky. You can take like a fair number of hits. Or I mean, they're not really tanky, but they're pretty tanky compared to the other people we've got in our party here. It's like, what, 152, 109, 120? Yeah, he's the tankiest dude in the party, and if I wanted to, I could make him even tougher. The problem I have with Adrenaline Rush, actually, is that it triggers on HP loss, which kind of sucks. I would prefer that it just trigger, even on physical attack, I'd like it better, because then that would mean he'd get a speed increase even if they miss, and that would incentivize me to maybe put some shields on him and make him even, give him like a shield crossbow setup and maybe make him like potentially a bit stronger, but yeah, and the way we have it now, we just kind of want him to lose HP, which is a bit weird. Oh, we're really close, or no, we're not. What was I thinking? Move +2 is like 520, but yeah, this one's 1,000. We're gonna be saving up JP for quite a while. I wonder, magic? Oh no, that's a reaction. Yeah, that's not a passive ability. He doesn't get any support skills. So yeah, magic boost. We don't want. Yeah, Sirloin's gonna get one shot all over the place. We don't want him to. Don't give a shit about his reaction abilities. Brisket's probably gonna get something here. Oh yeah, I could go for the defense boost. Is there anything else that I really want? Confuse would be nice. It's actually potentially better than anything else we've got here, too. I mean, yeah, we've got stuff to disable them, but we don't have anything to make them go crazy and attack each other. I actually don't remember how Berserk works in this game. I don't think that Berserk causes people to attack their allies. I think it just makes them attack the nearest enemy. It's useful for getting rid of mages, though. Although, yeah, Quiescence would be better for that here. Tough call. Just because of what I know about what's coming up for the next fight, because, yeah, the next fight's going to be really tough. I think we're going to go for the defense boost. It's going to be really tough to keep my people safe in this next fight, so I think that we'll see how this defense boost goes. I'll make a second save just in case I want to backtrack on any of this, but... And yeah, she was the one who needed 520. Yeah, unfortunately, T-Bone's going to be leveling up the slowest here since most of her utility comes from stealing and charming enemies, which both have a really low success rate, and she's only going to get JP and experience when she succeeds. Whereas everybody else has like a 100% or near 100% success rate for their actions. She's a little bit faster than everyone else, which I guess makes up for that a little bit, but... Anyways, do we have any new stuff to buy? Oh, it looks like we do. That katana's new. Mage's Staff. Increases magic power. I don't think we have anyone who really cares about that a whole bunch. Oh, that Brigandine is new. We'll probably want that. Doesn't... Oh, we got a diamond bracelet. Holy shit. Physical and magic +1. Whoops, I wanted to go to the fitting room. Okay, so we don't have any new bows, or actually they don't even sell bows here. I bet you they do have new bows, but we can't get to them. This is actually kind of a shitty place in the game for some parties, because yeah, you don't have access to a lot of items. Like a lot of the stuff that you might want to buy is on the other side of the map. I'm actually going to take that +8 just because... Am I? Am I? Could give him +1 magic attack, but it's really not worth it. Yeah, he doesn't have anything that scales based on magic attack, so that's pointless. Diamond Bracelet might not actually be horrible for him, but I think I want to keep him safe with the Mage Cloak. Oh, it's 18% magic dodge. Even so, that was hitting, like, way more than it should, I think. Oh yeah, 14 will take that for sure. Yeah, I think we're going to keep him with the Wizard's Hat. I don't think we got a new stick here. Oh yeah, they can equip books too. I don't think we want to do that, though. Still tempted by that Wizard Hat, but yeah, I think we still definitely want the speed. Yep, she'll go +14, keep the speed. Oh yeah, new knives would be nice too, although I think Platinum Dagger is as good as it gets for like a really, really long time. What the? Oh yeah, Mage's Cloak gives me +1 magic attack. I was thinking, oh, with PA and MA, might be worth it to switch to the Diamond Bracelet, but yeah, the Mage, we really need the evasion on her, so. And yeah, I think that's it. Kind of tempted by the Mage's Cloak on him too, but I think that extra PA is really what we want. He's kind of our main damage dealer for a lot of these fights, so. Oh yeah, and we can sell off Agrius's old stuff too. I think we're actually going to make a profit off of all this in the end. Or at least close to it. Ooh, that Diamond Bracelet is worth a lot, actually. I'll keep it. And yeah, now we really have no use for all these items, so we're just going to sell all these. Yep, absolutely all of them. Damn it, there we go. Don't give a shit about elixirs, antidotes, drops, echo herbs, or maiden's kisses. Okay, so just to make sure we don't have to do all that again, I'm gonna save. Although we might end up changing our loadout and everything if the next fight doesn't go well. Also, because I moved back into town here, that means we might end up with a random fight on Balia's Swale. I'm actually fine with that, since... Yeah, like I said, this next fight is gonna be really tough. So yeah, an extra fight to level up would be handy. We'll see if I get it or not, but... Is there anything else I need to do? I think we're all set up. Okay, looks like we're just gonna go right into it. Biggest thing I hate about this fight is the way they split your party here. Okay. Oh, how are we... I think this is like the back corner? Yeah, I think we want to do it something like this. Oh, you know what? I think we want to split it 50-50. No, I don't know. I don't know. Problem is that the other spot that you start in is absolutely horrible. So whoever I set in Squad 2, I'm basically just sending them to die. I feel like T-Bone might be the least useful in this fight. This is tough. I mean, I definitely don't want to send... I need someone who's going to survive. I think it's going to be T-Bone in Squad 2, because she at least has a chance to evade and might be able to survive a little bit. Ideally, I'd actually like Beef in the other squad here. We might have to separate them 2 and 2. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Okay, let's... Oh yeah, I remember there was another thing that I got that surprised me in the character bios that I forgot to point out. I'll point it out after I lose this fight. Ooh. Mystery Mustache Man. I mean, I understand story-wise why they're split up like this. It's like, this is supposed to be an ambush. Like, we're trying to surround the enemy and to go in to rescue the princess. But there's not a princess. It was a trap. And yeah, the thing that really sucks about that second position is that they're right in... They're just... Yeah. It all depends on the enemy AI. Because if they want to, they can just send both archers and Gafgarian after your guys in the second party, and then they'll just get picked apart before you can move in to save them. Also, I think the time mages can hit him from up there as well. Might end up being... After all the effort I've put into understanding this story now, I'm actually like invested in trying to read the dialogue here. So yeah, stuff like this is why I love the new translation so much. Gafgarian is just such a cooler character. Yeah, this is what happens. She's not gonna get out of this before she freaking dies. Also, I think, yeah, I was completely wrong about the starting position. Because yeah, I thought from my memory, I thought they were gonna start like along here. Like I thought it was gonna be like sirloin, brisket, beef. But yeah, it ends up that they're back here, which is really bad. I don't suppose that you can be persuaded, Mr. Gafgarian. Yeah, that's what I thought. And actually, there's no one in charming range other than... Okay, actually, if I steal from Gafgarian, her sacrifice could... Or, what's the objective again? I think we have to kill everyone. If we have to just kill Gafgarian, this might be doable. It's not going to tell me, though, is it? Is there an option to show me the mission objective again? Whatever. I'm going to play it like it's kill Gafgarian, because that's... Or actually, okay, so and if it is kill Gafgarian, we want to steal his shit. Ooh, decent odds on this, too. Disarm is better in the long run, but if we want to burst him down... Oh, I don't have steel armor or anything like that. Okay, what kind of stuff does he got on? I think I want to get his shield, actually. That'll make it easier to hit him. 34... 31... We'll go with the slightly better odds. Probably gonna miss... Oh, damn! Nice pick, T-Bone. But yeah, she's probably gonna get charged and murdered by this archer now. Okay, it could miss. We could get lucky. Okay, now, yeah, now we pretty much just want to dodge these knights. Oh, this is not good. Oh, I think I want battle boots on beef, actually. Oh, we're in such a bad position for those freaking time mages. The fuck is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Okay, time magic won't have the height to hit her up here, so she'll at least be safe. Actually, I might be able to repose. What's her movement range? Ah, that's not great. I think I'm probably just gonna wait. I could drain her MP, actually. 2, 3, 4. Ah, she's out of range. Yeah, we're just gonna wait. Save the CT. And get to work on Gafgarian after this. 1, 2, 3. Oh, does he have battle boots? Looked like he had 4 move there. Might be tougher to run away from these guys, after all. Well, at least Gafgarian's gonna be actually a lot easier to take down without his shield. I need, like, as long as one of those shots misses, it's like, what, 60% to hit? What's she casting? Yeah, I think it's just a foregone conclusion at this point that T-Bone is boned, as it were. So what can we do to help us? I think we do Battle Chant. Just raise everybody's PA and then just smack the shit out of Gafgarian, I think. Speed Song would be good too. Let's try this. And yeah, we're gonna move it up again. Haste? What? Oh, right, yeah, she was casting it on her buddy there. Thought that was the one that was casting on T-Bone. Need the miss! Fuck. Oh! Okay, so the crit... Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, is this gonna make... No, she cast it on the unit, so that's not gonna... Oh, but it... Okay, she's fine. Gafgarian's gonna kill her, but... He's... Way to pick your targets there, T-Bone. Yeah, Gafgarian's about to kill her, but he's probably gonna run... Oh, he's probably gonna run behind his fucking archers after this, actually. Yeah, he's gonna kill her, and then he's gonna run behind his archers. That's my prediction. Oh no, he's just gonna do a hit. Should have stole his weapon. Ah, that's really bad. I was hoping he'd like back off and try to hit her from the Gallows. Now we're in really bad shape right now. I think this is probably a reset. Fuck, this is so bad. Okay, there's a few things that went obviously wrong here. I set my party up completely wrong. They were like backwards from how they should have been. I probably want battle boots on Beef just to make sure that he can get into position fast enough. God, they're all gonna get slowed if I... Oh! That could work. 2, 3, 4... This is gonna put her out of commission for the next round of hits on Gafgarian, but... $65... The sleep will work longer, though, so I think that's what we need to go for. And this is all assuming that the objective is to kill Gafgarian, too. If we have to kill all of them, then we're just fucked. We're probably fucked anyways, but... Oh, you know what? T-Bone's the worst person to put in that, yeah, and basically the Suicide Squad for this mission, because she's the fastest, so she'll crystallize before anyone else. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff we need to change about our setup for this mission. Okay, so that's a miss, and that's a... Okay, that's a hit at least, but doesn't really help us a ton. Oh my god, you're worthless. Battle Chant doesn't even do anything for us. Like, the only person we care about hitting is Beef. So yeah, Battle Chant is a bad one for this fight. I should have gone with the speed. I think Gafgarian's actually gonna come and kill Beef before he gets to do anything either. Oh, especially if he gets fucking slowed, yeah. Even a Demi actually would ruin it for him. Okay. I'm gonna check the AT to see how soon his song's coming up. Yeah, he's not battle chanting for a long time. We're gonna change that up. Yeah, I guess we'll just keep having him run away. Oh god, he's still hasted. Miss! Fuck. Oh, hey, speed +1. Actually got to see that trigger. As far as skills, I don't know. Oh, wow, that doesn't do a lot of damage to her. He's up a fair bit. We might be able to get him. Oh, no, he isn't. Yeah, I thought he was one over there. Yeah, if he were here, we might be able to get him, but... Yeah, Brisket's not even close. She'll be able to life drain him, but... Oh, I think we have bad compatibility, too. That's not a lot of damage. What's the T-Bone death count at? 1. Oh, we've got a full turn to deal with it. Okay, are any enemies gonna get to go before this? All of them are. We're gonna aim just because that's what we gotta do. And we're gonna invigorate. Oh, hey, that's not bad. I'm not sure you even need to kill him for this fight. I think you just need to set him to HP critical. There's actually... I don't know. There's an outside chance that we might be able to pull this off. Certainly not if Sirloin keeps fucking it up like that. Oh, whoops, that was... I didn't even realize you could do that on the enemy's turn. Oh, I think that your charge time is based on your speed as well. So actually, if Beef just keeps getting the speed ups here... Oh, hot damn, we might actually do this. Brisket goes in, hits him for a bunch. He's gonna life drain first, though, so that's gonna suck. Goes for the rush, which is a low damage attack. We get speed up again. This might actually happen. We might actually come through on this. Sirloin will probably go down fast, that's fine. Oh, right, except he's slow. Ah, that sucks. And he's dead. Still, Brisket is key here. Brisket might be able to pull it off. Actually, you know what I could do? Can I? 1, 2, 3. I don't know if he needs to have line of sight for the harp to work. I'm gonna try it. Shit. Oh well. I wonder if the speed would be enough to get Brisket her turn before Gafgarian. Is it just me, or is Gafgarian like super fast somehow too? Oh yeah, he's going up to like 100 HP on this. I want to see how much damage Brisket's gonna do. He's gonna run away after this too, isn't he? Yeah, that was a huge mistake moving Sirloin in. I mean, it was worth it to see if I could hit him, but yeah, Sirloin's not even gonna get to move up far enough for a hit. Yeah, this is a wipe. Still, this might not go horribly in the end. I guess I'll just hit something just for the satisfaction. I don't even care if this hits her. Smack the shit out of this guy. 70 damage. And a level. I think that's a good place to end it. Or I don't know. It would be an even better place to end it if we just play this out until everybody dies. I imagine anyone who's watched this far into the series at this point clearly doesn't mind me wasting a bunch of time on failed runs anyways. If you do mind, please comment, and I guess it'll probably be too late since it'll probably be like a month by the time this video goes up. Like a month from now when I'm recording this, because that's the way time works. Yeah, Gafgarian's gonna get like another 50 HP here. Oh, 30. You know, a critical hit might save us. If she can do like 70 to Gafgarian and she crits him and turns it into like over 100. Never mind. Yeah, that's T-Bone dead. That'd be hilarious if we could actually win this fight with T-Bone dead. Oh wow, she can hit me from there. It's ridiculous. Man, I would love to get a good like reaction ability on Brisket here now that she's got this defense up skill. Okay, life drain is 50. So it means probably good compatibility unless Gafgarian just has like super high faith, which he kind of does. 70. A crit could do it. And we didn't get it. And I think down goes Brisket in a minute. The fuck is that? Oh, she's got summon magic. Oh, that's great. I also wonder if this is going to be another one of those fights where like the random abilities and equipment of the enemies will play a huge factor. Oh, for a second I thought she was gonna eat. eat T-Bone's corpse there. Just snatch up that piece of rock candy that she left behind. Yep, and Gafgarian gets the killing blow. Oh, Gafgarian's gonna do it. He's gonna eat T-Bone. And he's not gonna... That's interesting. Yeah, didn't go for the Night Strike or whatever. Interesting. Oh well, I think we learned a few things about that fight. Yeah, you set up on the wall. Yeah, you set up on the edge of the one side and not the other side that I thought. We don't want T-Bone in the Suicide Squad because her higher speed will make her decompose faster. All sorts of stuff that we learned. Maybe I'll think of other stuff between videos. But yeah, that's going to do it for me now. I guess 40 minutes has become like the new time for videos in this series. It is what it is. It's probably the smarter thing anyways. This is a long game. And yeah, it will continue, I guess. Yeah, look forward to that, I guess. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.